controlling the outcome. I want to know how it's going to be at the end.
Do you feel like something that was always going to happen?
It's just scary sometimes.
And like, yo, people don't even do what we're doing.
Did you ask them about Twitches though?
I sure did, because last week was 20 years since Twitches.
Oh my God.
What?
Have they taught you about like humanity that like textbooks or awards could never teach you?
Authenticity. Everything that you need is within you.
Well, welcome everybody to another episode of Dear Radio. It's your host, Dear Michael, and Dear TKT 2. Did I say it wrong? I think I said that wrong, right? Dear TKT.
Nah, you good. You good. This is for all the tongue. TKD.
Okay. My bad, brother.
It ain't about me. I'm good, man. I'm actually excited, man. It's just the first part 2. The guests we got. I got a couple questions, but I've been peeping some stuff, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Well, we do have a special guest. She's part 2. We had her on actually almost equivalent to the same time right now. We had her on, I believe, October 15th of 2024. We just kind of mentioned it before the show. So it's a good time to have her back on. Full circle moments. I'm sure she lived a plethora of lifestyles during the year. She's definitely a monumental part of our journey. She's helped us become better at our journalist game, at our just podcast hosting, at our interesting time, just having great conversations. She's done great interviews. She's doing her thing. She's killing it. She's one of the most impactful people that we had on our show, I want to say. She's a great star in her own right. She does journalism. For everybody that doesn't know who I'm talking about, her name is Shanique Yates, and we'd like to welcome her back for a part 2. So welcome, Shanique. How are you?
I'm great. What an intro. Thank you so much. Like, I'm a crybaby, and tomorrow starts Scorpio season, and I'm a Scorpio, so I will cry right now because that was so beautiful. Thank you.
Hey, see, I'm a Libra, so you about to just now leaving out. See, I don't get into all that stuff. I don't believe all that stuff.
I know. I had $1 for every man who said they don't get into all of that stuff.
See. She already starting off part 2. Look, she already starting off part 2. Man.
Now, how you been though? Let's just start there. Like,
yeah.
Like you ain't seen a little minute. You've been out here doing your thing. Like, how's your life been so far? this past year.
Life has been good. I feel like it ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like just thinking about where I was in October 2024 and where I am now, it just puts perspective. And this is so healing for me because I just feel like it just goes up and down. Like last week I was in shambles, worrying or not really worrying. I just feel like I've surrendered so much in the past 2 years. So it's a real trust fall. Like, surrendering is not for the faint of heart. So today's a good day.
That's heavy. I feel you when you talking about the surrendering part. That's big.
Are you talking just life in general? Just saying hey, I can't do it for myself. I gotta relinquish the control of trying to make sure everything's right, or is it surrendering in a different way? Like what do you kind of mean in that way?
I feel like I mean it from multiple ways. I do feel like control, and it's so many parts of control, but for me, the biggest thing is controlling the outcome. I want to know how it's going to be at the end. And I I am one of those people where I feel like God is very present in my life. I talk about God a lot. So I'm going to do that here if that's okay.
That's perfectly fine.
And I just feel like I have just surrendered everything to God. I really do mean that. In the sense of I just show up every day and I try to be obedient. Versus before, I just feel like I was just so, I'm not to say I'm not hungry now, but I was just so like, I gotta work. Like, I
yeah.
gotta go hard. Like, I'm on like my fifth or sixth book of the year. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I
I
feel
used
you. I
to
feel you.
love reading as a kid. So, like, getting back to that, like,
Yeah.
I got a gym routine. Like, I can't believe that because I don't like going to the gym, but now I look forward to it,
Yeah.
you know? So, like, I just feel like it's just been a lot of letting go of the things I can't control,
Yeah.
which is just scary sometimes.
Do you feel like that was like something that was always going to happen? I know it happened like 2 years ago, but do you feel like you are eventually going to be like fully like surrender? I'm going to do everything over because I feel like I'm trying to get in that path now because I just turned 30. So it's like I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But I'm about to enter a new whole path of 10 years. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like my next 5 years, I feel like was way different from
Yeah.
25 to 30. So I'm like, I gotta really like it. So do you feel like it was like automatically gonna happen regardless from you, as far as like surrendering, doing everything like stuff like that, or just kind of like gradually hoping over time?
So for me, I'm hard headed.
Hey, that's what I'm
Like
saying. Like I
I
feel
have to
like
be like it's so bad, but it's like I have to be whacked upside the head to do something. Like so, like for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm actually like not waiting until stuff is so bad to like course correct. And maybe it is a part of the 30s. Like I turned 33 in 2 weeks, which
oh
is
wow,
crazy.
did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on
Hey, black
November
don't crack,
3rd.
boy. Golly, boy, black
I
don't
love
crack.
it. I love
Jesus.
it.
Yeah.
Listen, I love when I be going out, like young men be pulling up on me, and I be like, "How old do you
Hey,
think I am?"
go
Like,
ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm
Live your life.
33.
Live your life.
Um,
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
um,
Live your life.
but I do feel like it wasn't something that I knew in the back of my mind I needed to do it and like get serious, I guess if you will.
That's
But
what. Yeah.
I
See.
just feel like it's so funny because I feel like this is the least serious I've been in my life. Like,
Nah, yeah, these like kind of like free flowing. You would say.
yeah.
I can tell. I can just tell from like when we interviewed last time. Like I said, because I don't know if anybody knows. I follow Shanique on Twitter, so I'll be seeing her and her stuff, and I seen that she be interviewing. She was on a game show. I was like, yo, she be live on that stuff. Like I've been, so like I just like kind of was fascinated like for the part two, like to see how much you like grown. I feel like you just kind of like, hey, this is me. And I really, really, really appreciate that and respect that because that's real. For real.
Yeah, thank you so much for saying that because I do feel like it's going to sound so cliche, but I feel like this is the most true to myself I've been in a really long time. And I realize that I don't have to like shapeshift for people and become things for people. I just feel like everything happens when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. And like, again, back to that control part, like, okay, growing up, I always joke and like me and my therapist joke about this. I am a gold sticker girl. Like I need to
See what
be
you're saying.
told that I'm doing a great job. Like literally, I think I have a praise kink. And so I literally need to be told, like, okay, like you're doing great, like you're on the right path. And
I
I
feel
realized
that.
like I don't need that outside validation, like, you know.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know. I just feel
that's
like I'm stepping more into myself. And I love that you follow me on Twitter and that I haven't ran you away because I feel like my real moody nature, I be tweeting and deleting, but I've gotten better.
hey, I try to tell everybody, and I've told this to D. Michael. It was just the word why I said Twitter, never the X.
Yeah.
Never. Twitter is my diary. If you stay, you stay. If you don't, you don't. So I feel you what you're saying on that. Like it's just one of those things where you just kind of have to get it out sometimes, and I feel like that. And that app is one of the funniest apps in the world. I can load up one time and I'll instantly laugh, but that's real because I can just tell like when you came on here, I'm like, yo, I can tell she really like in a whole different arc, and she just like I said, I've been seeing some now actually talking to you. I'm gonna ask a little bit more questions. I'm gonna let Dear Michael go, but it's so real.
Thank
Real,
you.
it's so surreal.
Nah, that's pretty dope. I mean, just looking at it now, how just your transition, and just sitting here thinking about like what we've actually been through in this past year. Like I think our show started October 2023, and have you on at 2024, and now full circle.
No visuals too.
No, yeah, that was
no visuals. No visuals.
So it's a whirlwind of things that's just allowed us to grow as well. Like we've been through just different things of just trying different setups, trying in-person stuff, moving around different locations, failing at a lot of different things. But like you said, it's got to the point for me, as we're tweaking things, getting better, it's like you got to be okay with just understanding like it's going to happen when it happens, and you can't get too fixated on the things, the outcome that you want to happen right now, when there's just more to learn, there's more to do, there's more to experience, and the people that's going to be around it, it's going to see it, and a couple of years from now, it's going to all make sense. And I just got to that point too. Like as you've been saying, I'm like, man, I really feel in that same point of like, man, I'm actually relinquishing just self-control, and I've been now feeling like the most freest person that I've ever felt as well. It's just like, and I think that's why this conversation feels a little better when I'm talking, because just the experience that we can have, just understanding like, yo, people don't even do what we're doing. It's like we're still even going. Most people give up after 1 episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes. It's like that we're here and we're still doing things, and we just look it up. It's like, dang, we got 90 some episodes. It's like, it's an interesting and freeing experience just to know that we have an opportunity to even have a part 2. So it's just cool to be a full circle moment again. It's just like just loving and feel your energy and your spirit, and just knowing that you're okay. Like that's the first thing I wanted to know. It's just like that's important. And I'm glad that you are in a great place, and that's going to carry you through the rest of this year into next year. So one of these days we do got to figure out a way to get down to Atlanta as a group.
I know.
Person for sure. That'll be exciting for sure.
No, we do.
Yeah, because where are you all based?
I'm in Louisville. All over the place, but
my sister live in ATL though, so I can easily be down there.
Wait, where are you?
He in Louisville, Kentucky.
I'm in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh my gosh! Like it's gonna sound so crazy, but I really want to go to Louisville, and I've never been. Okay. Actually, I've only driven through Kentucky, but
Probably
I might be there soon because I like work with like a tourism department, and I like go different places, and Louisville is one of the places, and I just love Black history, so I just want to know things there. So
Muhammad Ali, that'll be your
biggest and thing. Also one of my favorite it's gonna come to me. I'm sorry. It's gonna
it happens all the time.
One of my favorite music producers is from Louisville.
No, you say go ahead, do what you gotta do. See, we ain't from Louisville. I just stay here.
You just live there, okay?
Yeah, and he live in Lex.
Yeah, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, which is like
it's quick. Yeah,
University of Kentucky. That's where I'm at, that area.
Static Major.
Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, he worked with Aaliyah a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's cool. I really want to visit Kentucky. Like I've always driven through, and I really want to go to the Kentucky Derby because like my goddad race horses, so he's been a couple times, and I want to go. So.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit's crazy.
I bet.
And I've only worked it when I was in high school, when I never like been.
Yeah.
That dumb people be gambling, rich, and blacking out.
Yeah.
All in that. It's for like a 15-second race. Like it's like I ain't gonna lie, I will give Louisville, they do, that's their thing. Like every state, city, like Atlanta, like California, but Louisville, that Kentucky Derby, they don't play around. They on that shit.
Yeah.
They on that shit for sure.
Yeah, what's the difference? Have you been to Keeneland or no?
Yeah, so but Keeneland, that's college now. It's the same exact thing. It's just bigger atmosphere, I would say. Like bigger.
Derby's is bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeneland, I mean, you got to think, honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't know this. There's a race every day down there. It's just not as heightened as the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's how horse racing is. It's like really in depth. It's very in depth.
It's very profitable. Like,
yes. A lot of money into it.
Because like if you have one good year, like my goddad, he'll have like a really great year, right? Yeah. And then it's like horses are so expensive. Like, oh my god. Yes. Like, I don't know. I want a horse though, like of my own.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. I still haven't even ridden a horse before.
I ain't neither. Why would you? I don't need one.
They have like therapy horses.
Oh, I'm already
Like,
knowing. They said
you
it's
can go
different
to
out
like
there.
Arizona and like ride horses for healing. Like, also, they're nice animals when they want to. Like, I
No,
don't
I
know.
believe that. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that.
Nah, horses was up. I definitely want to give me
Hey,
one too.
listen,
It might be a
I see.
2026 ad for like
That'd be ridiculous. You coming in
anniversary.
riding on a
Me
horse,
riding the
I will
horse.
lose it.
Hey,
I
we
would
can
Yeah.
lose
do
it.
that. That might
Okay.
be it.
I'd pay followers, subscribers, get that
I'm here
happening.
for that.
If that happens, if y'all get a
Hey,
couple likes for that, let that
that's
happen, man.
up.
Because holy shit, if you could do that.
No, but I
I'm
mean,
here for
Shanique though, like we've seen you like all over the place, right? Just working, doing the things that you do. Like he said, game show. You've been interviewing a lot of great guests. I think I've seen you interview one of the, I think it's Tina and Tamira's sisters. I forgot.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, about to say
yeah.
that.
We've seen
Yeah, talk about that.
Eddie Murphy. Like, what's those experiences been like this year compared to like what you've been doing when we seen you last? Like, how's the energy been? How's the preparation been? How's the conversation with the new projects that they're doing? Like, how's everything just been feeling and flowing? Now, what's your experience just communicating with these great acts?
Yeah, I feel like it's more natural.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not overthinking it. Before, I would literally be like, don't get me wrong, I do my research because I just
Yeah,
love to know things.
sure.
yeah,
Even I saw like this meme one time. It was like, even as a kid, I knew I was in the know. Like, that's me. Like, I knew things.
true facts.
And so, but it just felt more conversational. And I feel like I'm just closer to my purpose, if you will. I feel like I understand
Man,
my gift. And I feel
Yeah,
like I have a gift of making people feel comfortable, like comfortable enough in a way that they can open up to me. And most times it's on a Zoom or like virtually.
yeah,
So, like, there's like just a different level of like confidence and just showing up as myself and just like, I don't know, really, like, I really allow like my inner nerd or my inner child to come out in a lot of my interviews. So I just feel like the difference now is like I'm kind of in the back seat, and then like little Shanique is in the driver's seat, and we're like, okay, today we're interviewing Tia, and you love
yeah, that's crazy.
Twitches, like
I was
let's
just about to
get
say
into
that. Like
it.
Twitch
Like,
is like,
I literally just watched Twitches last week because I really watch it every October because
yeah,
I'm not a spooky girl.
me
Like,
neither. I like certain scary movies, but can't
I
do
don't
them
like
all.
any scary movies. So when people are like, "Oh, let's watch Halloween movies," they always get so irritated with me because it's
Yeah.
like Halloween Town,
Oh
Hocus
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Pocus.
yeah. Don't get
Like,
yeah.
I just don't believe that we should be paying to be scared.
All right, girl. I
And
believe you.
friends are inviting me to haunted houses, and I'm like, y'all don't know me for real. Because why would you even suggest that I would want to pay
Yeah.
someone to scare me?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
No, I feel you on that. I be. My favorite Halloween show was the SpongeBob one for forever. So
Oh, I love
yeah,
that.
that I don't do the scary stuff either. So I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Telling you, you lagging?
Yeah,
Can't
wait.
hear you. Talking to yourself, boy. Uh-oh, malfunction. So did you ask them about Twitches though?
I sure did because
Um,
last week was 20 years since Twitches.
Oh
Was
my God. Jesus.
Yeah, and she's
Damn.
so down to do it again because, you know, I
Wait,
know
which one?
like,
Both of them are
Tia. So I've
okay, yeah.
interviewed Tamara before, but it was for like a baking show.
Yeah.
And like both times, like I was excited because I really did get to tell them, like, as a little black girl growing up with like super curly hair and
Yeah.
like seeing them on Sister Sister wear their natural hair, I was
Yes.
like, oh my gosh. And even today, like Tia's hair, I like save so many of her hairstyles to
Really?
like try.
Is she more in the she more it's I always get mixed up. She's more in the light than Tamara, right?
So Tia, I mean, I don't know because Tamara does things, but I feel like it's on the other side of things. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's more
Who's the
like
one that's on the
because you know
show?
they're biracial, so I feel like Tamara is more on the white side.
Who's more on the show? Who's on the show? Who is it? The Tia that's on that show? Didn't she? Don't they like do a show?
Um,
I'm tripping. I could have sworn one
Oh
of them
well,
was like
Tia
on.
did the game.
Okay.
Yeah, Tia was on the game. I feel like we see Tia, and she
More.
posts more on
Okay, that's
Instagram.
what. That's what it is. I swear we see one of
And
them
things like
more.
that.
Yeah.
And Tamara, like she has a new, I want to say like Christmas like baking situation.
Okay. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'll never forget. Like sister. I didn't realize that majority of those episodes I was watching were like hella reruns. I did not know that when I was like watching that. Like it's like that stuff. Like back in the day, like I didn't like really realize like how much stuff was already out, but they ran it back so many times. You're like, this is a new episode. Nowadays, you can't because you binge watch everything. So you're like, oh, this is the newest thing out. You would never know back in the day because the TV guide. Until like, let's say like Disney, the little Disney News, 7/6 Central type deal. But the majority of that stuff was reruns. It's just crazy how they would run that.
Exactly. Even like Fresh Prince, like.
Oh my God, I fell asleep to that like probably so many times.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. Like I feel like Moesha, all of that, they like aired it. You said what?
Moesha. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dang, you throwing all the gems out.
Yeah, like
dang. I'm pretty sure that's still on Netflix. Pretty sure that's still on Netflix. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on Netflix.
I'm pretty positive it's still on Netflix.
You hear me now?
No, yeah. You're back.
I'm welcome, sir.
Welcome back.
Damn, boy.
No, but what's been your most exciting one that you've done this past couple months? That one, I would ask like, what's been your most surprising one? Where you like, I prepared for this one, I'm already know I'm gonna do it, but like, no, the conversation took me somewhere that I didn't expect.
Oh, you know who was my most surprising one? Chance the rapper. Yeah, like he was amazing. Also, like I am telling everybody to go listen to Starline because it's an amazing album. But it's so funny because in my life I feel like I have like these deja vu moments, if you will. But I was at a friend's house and he played Starline and I was like, I mean, the intro track, I was like, is that Chance? And he was like, yeah, like this is new album. And I was like, oh, this fire. Literally, that was a Saturday. On Monday, my editor was like, hey, are you free to interview Chance the Rapper tomorrow? He's doing like a partnership with Adobe. And I was like, yeah. And so I like put the album on, kept playing it. And like, in the intro, he says like, I used to hate math, used to love letters. And that stuck with me because the whole album is like a story. So like when we spoke, it was just so cool because like my great grandpa was a sharecropper. His folks were sharecroppers, like his people. And he comes from sharecroppers. Like his mom comes from Pilot Hill, North Carolina. I come from Dinwiddie, Virginia, which is really country as it sounds. But I don't know. It was like just a history lesson, and it was just affirming because also he references Langston Hughes in Tree, which is his song with Smino and Lil Wayne, and it's about weed. But it's about
love that.
But it talks about like the legalization of like weed, right? Yeah. And like you think about weed, people refer to it as tree, right? So like if you legalize it, like getting super deep, but like they used to hang us from trees, like, you know what I'm saying? And now they're legalizing the tree. So like you have to be careful. I'm not like going on a tangent. It's all going to make sense.
No, I know what you're saying. No, I got you. I'm here.
Like the government weed and things like that.
I'm here.
And so it was just really good because it was 15 minutes. In the way I feel like it was just a great interview of 15 minutes, but like I love literature and I just love the historical references in it. So that one shocked me the most because I didn't know like we were supposed to talk about his partnership with Adobe, and like I ended up finding out how he met India Ari's, which he samples India Ari for the song Free. But he met the lady in like she's from Pilot Hill, North Carolina, where his mom is from. So like it was just all this interconnectedness, and the fact that that was like in a 15-minute call. Like I can't wait, and I'm gonna manifest like sitting down with him,
That's
like
crazy.
in person, because I just feel like it was just a lot of similarities, and I didn't really have a long time to prepare for that one. I just kind of jumped into it, so that shocked me the most.
Hey, that's you got man. Funniest thing you said that because we had a situation on our thing. Yeah. One of our people said that Chance the Rapper fell off, and it's ironic that you just said that you interviewed him. So,
oh wow, y'all gotta go listen to
no,
this.
but he literally said I might have to eat my words because the new album Chance just dropped is fire. So
it's like
he did.
If you like rap, like he's rapping, like real rap, and then also he like. It took 6 years to make this album, which I think is something in itself.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Need to like tap into, but he like traveled to Africa. Like he was, and like Starline was Marcus Garvey's ship. If it was like a ship that Marcus Garvey had, that literally was about Black economic wealth and power, like. It's really deep. Like that.
Okay,
he's like laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, like
that's what's
I just love, like I don't know, I just love like nerding out over music, having music with a message, and plus for me, I don't ever want to be put into like a box, if you will, because I interview a lot of different people from all like sectors, but like if I had a dream job, if you will, it would literally be like doing music. Like I would love to just travel the world and make music documentaries and like really interview artists about the process of making music, like new artists, old artists, whatever. But like I don't know, I always imagine myself like VH1 behind the music, being on platforms like that, or like 106 in Park. So
that was always you. That was like I wanted like so you used to wake up in the morning and watch Lil Bow Wow and all them.
Yeah, so I would watch it every day after school, and I was interested in it. But like I think I might have told you guys this, but I always wanted to be a sports reporter. So like I always wanted to be on the sideline like Pam Oliver, like Aaron Andrews. I wanted to do that, and that was like my end all be all. And then it changed because like sports can be like hard to break into. And I think like, yeah, it's very politicky. And so
I did not realize how bad it is.
It's so bad. And then it's like, you know, Black.
Yeah, we don't like get into it.
It's not like that's a bad thing for like being a Black, being a woman.
I know.
Like it's just so many things, and that's why like I love seeing Taylor Rooks thrive. Like I love seeing girlies like really kill the sports game. And then like I'm so happy I didn't like give up or abandon the dream of like wanting to talk to people, because like literally yesterday I interviewed CP3 and I was like, but like, you know, like, so it always comes around, because now it's like my sports roster is also crazy. Like my sports, the amount of like sports greats that I've interviewed has also been great. And then it's been cool because I get to talk to them about on a more like personal level.
Yeah, what they do outside of dribbling the ball.
Yeah.
I always like to know, because obviously they go hoop. They who they is with the names. But I was like, bro, how do you like get to that every day? You playing 82 games, going to Utah. Like, I'm sorry. If I'm hooping, bro, and I gotta go to Utah and play at 10 o'clock and Utah's bad, like I don't know how I get in the mode to hoop like that. The journey of being a professional player, I still to this day, like, people don't talk about that enough, because you had to get your mind right every day.
Yeah, you have to be like a little insane.
Yes,
Like
yes, it's
when I
insanity.
think
It
about
literally is.
Kobe Bryant, I'm like, this.
Yes, R.I.P. too.
Yeah, like I'm like,
Man,
whoa. And
yeah,
some people are, and not even to say, I feel like even the people who are less dedicated, if you will,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
still like to your point, like you really have
You
to
got
like.
it's really on time, like at
I was
all
like,
time.
now those people are serious about life.
Yes, yes. They, man. Well, I gotta ask. I'm now. I saw a picture, and then I saw your friend say it was on Fubu about this game show. I did
Oh
not see it, but I ain't gonna lie. I've always wanted to be. I wanted to be on a game show so bad. What type of game show were you on?
yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
see your. I saw your name and some points. Like I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, we
I just
were
want to know.
on this show called Flip Side with Jaleel White or AKA Steve Urkel.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, so
Talk
he's
about
the
this.
host.
Talk about this.
He's the host, and like, yeah, it was so crazy because somebody DM'd me on Instagram and was like, "Hey, like, you should apply to like be on this game show," and I ignored it because I was like, I live in Atlanta. Like, I've been scammed too many times that I don't want to name that I'm not proud of. So, like, to me, everything is a scam. So I was
I
like,
didn't even think about that being in a
girl,
hot city like that.
yeah, I was
I
like,
didn't
girl,
think about that.
I'm not responding to this. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know you. You got like 4 pictures up here. Like, I'm good. And then she hit me back and sent me the link, and I was like, okay, well, I guess
Yeah.
I'll see. And then we ended up like auditioning, and then we
Yo, that's
went.
so cool.
But like, it was so cool, and it
That
was so
is.
nerve wracking. And we just watched it because it came out like it premiered on CB. On your local channels or something. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah, I gotta
channel
go watch it.
on October 1st. But now it's on the Game Show Network today. And so that was our first time watching it. And it was just so funny because I was like, oh, I look so nervous. Like, it was just so funny seeing
Yeah.
myself
Yeah.
versus like how I was like, okay, like I'd be in my element when I'm interviewing because right here, I'm like so nervous. And yeah, now that it's out, like we made it to the final round. It was really
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna go watch it.
And yeah, it was exciting. And I would now like I feel like that was testing the waters and I wanna like live out my lifelong dream of being on Jeopardy. Like, cause I would smoke people in Jeopardy because I
ain't smart enough for
again
Jeopardy.
I know things. I just know random facts. Like I just love to know things.
No, I mean I probably would do decent on certain categories with Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I'll have it on my Xbox and I always mess up at the end because I always try to double my money too much. And you never do too much because you never know if you're gonna miss it. Yeah. But man, you on a game show that I've always wanted to do. That's a bucket list right there. That is my thing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna send you because like they have like different. Apparently, it's like a whole world where people
do
like
it.
do
I would do
casting
it.
and all the things, and I'm like, whoa, this is serious. Like even the people that I was like, whoa, this is serious. But it was so fun.
I remember me and my parents went to the Nick Hotel. We got selected for that shit. And I was on, it was like a game show like within like Nick Hotel. And we got a second. Boy, I was so freaking pissed, right? They cheated us. I ain't gonna get into they cheated us, man. We put some in there.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like I feel like dang, like
I hate losing.
Hey,
I don't care.
I just feel like they be having, I don't know. And then I'm like, I want to know the Americans that they like survey for some of these games.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah,
that is true.
Asking
these questions.
Yeah. Survey says type deal. Nah, you ain't asking the right people. You asking some weirdos. I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you. Dang.
What are you? Let's see. What are you looking forward to? Closing this month. I'm sure you got some more.
Oh yeah, what you got ending? What you got ending the year?
You don't have to.
If you can't say it, don't tell us. Don't tell us.
Yeah, it's October, so like, I'm working One Music Fest this weekend in Atlanta, so I'm excited about that. They have a really cool lineup. I'm speaking on a panel in DC on Monday. Like, I'm pretty excited
Jesus, you
about
be
that.
way.
Yeah,
What's
so
up?
it's about like
Hey, be out the way.
but it's about like ownership of media. So I'm like moderating a panel about us owning our narrative. So
I like that.
I mean, that's pretty huge because I like have it on my vision board to do more public speaking.
Yeah.
I actually have a manager now, which is so crazy.
That's
Cause like,
dope.
shout out to like Takira and Unapologetic Communications, but like they're like
Shout
helping.
out.
Cause one thing about me is just like I like to just do the work and then I like it's funny because even today, my friend had to text me. My best friend texted me. It was like, you need to make a video and tell people you're on this game show. So, like, that pushed me out of my comfort zone because I am shy about stuff like that. Like, I share, but I don't feel like I share enough because I just was telling my friend, like, I I don't know what it is, but it's like I don't want people to know me. Like
No,
I want
I
them
can.
to know
I
the
feel you. I feel
stuff.
you on that.
Like like I don't know, but I'm getting out of my head about that because I have read like a quote somewhere where it's like God made us to be perceived. So like allowing people to see the gifts that He's given me. So like I've just been trying to lean into that more. So I have that, and then I'll be at Afrotech um, next week, and then my birthday, and then
When's your birthday?
my birthday is November 3rd. I'm
Oh, okay,
turning
okay.
33 on the 3rd. I
Okay,
feel
okay, okay. That's
like,
what's up.
and fun fact, I was born on the 1992 election with
Oh
Bill
damn.
Clinton
Oh
and
damn.
uh,
Oh yeah, who ran against him?
mm,
I only know his
don't give me
bill.
no time.
I was like, all I know is Bill.
I couldn't even remember, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm an election day baby.
Mm.
But so that, and then at the end of the year, I have a really big trip coming up, and
Okay.
I'm very excited because it will be in a whole other country. So like, it's a big one, and I'm waiting for them to confirm it. But like, that would be very exciting to me. And then I don't know, I'm kind of like ebbing and flowing.
Yeah.
My best friend is getting married. I'm her maid of
Okay.
honor in
Oh
November.
wow.
So looking
Yeah.
forward to that. Like, I don't know. I'm just taking it like day by day
Man. Doing
and
good
keeping
too with it,
myself
bro.
open,
Yeah.
to
That's what's
things.
up.
So prayerfully, like I'll have like really big updates soon. But I think I'm just trying to be more intentional of like where I'm going. I'm working on something called Music Bites, which is going to be my own show.
Oh my
So,
God.
mhm.
Okay.
So again, like it's kind of going back to that VH1 behind the music, where I like do deep dives on artists and music, and just the art of storytelling through music.
No, I feel
So
you on that.
Like, speak on that a little more. Like, what do you? Because obviously, there's been shows in the past about that, right? And obviously, there's things that have been transitioning into different things. Obviously, live streaming has went into its own world. Like, what do you doing sound bites? Like, what do you feel has been missing from new media that's been doing said activity of trying to get artists to kind of speak about it, or streamers now, or is the platform where artists are now having to roll out promotions and stuff like that? Like, what do you think? By doing this, you get to pull into the old school of it and let the new generation see the MTV version of what you're doing. Like, what do you think has been missing, and what do you think like just this experience could actually highlight in the grand scheme of things to pull a different audience in to showcase what's nostalgic.
yeah, I think that might be. I think like nostalgia is a trend now, right? But I feel like the true essence of nostalgia is like being able to see and hear like old footage. Like, okay, like I wasn't like, so like my growing up, my grandpa, my mom's dad, my papa, he had a like kind of juke joint, if you will, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, as
So
you're
like
saying.
people would come to his back shed and like play pool, like all the things. And after certain hours, like the children had to go to sleep. And I was like, this is so lame. Like I want to
Yeah.
stay because the music's so good.
Yeah.
But I feel like I learned a lot about music from him because like, okay, sampling isn't new, right? So
Yeah.
like songs would be sampled and then he would like put on the record of the song that was sampled.
Right.
And so I actually got to like touch that. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I know what
Like
you mean. Yeah.
versus like just doing it because it's cool. Like, you know, or I actually don't want to sound like an old lady, but my best friend and I, and she might kill me for telling this story, but like for some reason, okay, my homeboy, who is our age, like he's a little bit older than me, he was DJing a basement party. So I was like, we should, you know, pull up and support him. And
Yeah.
we went to support him, and it was a throwback party, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, somebody got on the mic and was like, we're playing straight old school all night. And then they put on like Foolish by Ashanti. And I felt offended because I was
Yeah.
sitting here like 80s,
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like looking around and I was like, my childhood is not a costume.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
and I was like,
It's
do they
getting
even
there.
know
Yeah.
what this is about? Like, you know, so yeah.
No, it's
So
getting there.
like,
It definitely, I know it's getting there.
yeah, so like just
Getting there.
kind of bringing back that like that part of journalism, and I do think it's cool that we have platforms like streaming and like
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
of
for
the
sure.
things to like reach new avenues and new mediums. But I just feel like for me, I just want to couple history and music, and like I've always wanted to have my or host a music show, and like we live in the time now where you just got to make your own and not wait for anybody to like hand it to me. So it's a passion project that's been on my heart for like a really long time. Like I'm talking like maybe like 6-7 years.
There you go.
And so I'm just, and it's music bites, and it's BYTES because it's a play on words, because a byte in computer terms is a core memory. So like we all have that song that unlocks a core memory. And so obviously I want to talk to like seasoned artists, but I also want to talk to up and coming artists.
Right.
You know, just to showcase their music, because I have a lot of friends who make really, really dope music.
That's what's up.
That's funny, man.
Can't wait for that. Huh? I will be in tune. I can't wait for that.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm trying to again relinquish control, because it's like, oh, I want it to look like this and be like this, but I realize like sometimes you just got to build the plane as you're flying, as scary as that seems. So
yeah,
like you guys, like with changing the models and the formats, and like where you host your show. So like yeah.
Definitely been on that for sure.
Yeah.
Been on that for sure.
No, I think it's important. I think it's definitely important for you. I think it's important for everybody to chase their passions. Obviously, if you got responsibilities, take care of responsibilities first. So don't just be recklessly doing things. But if you just got the options to, you know, showcase your possibilities and your talents and whatever else you feel is important to you, I think it's important to scratch that itch, you know, because you don't want to live your life of regret. And if you can do that and you can showcase everything that you really have inside of you, like you live your life to, you know, to the fullest. So we're definitely excited for you to do those things. I think it's important because you believe it's important, and that's, you don't need to say anything else. And I think that's just the light that lets you, you know, go to the end of the tunnel at the end of the day. So we're definitely in a cadence with you, and we hope to see that soon. And take your time. You know, you're gonna learn through the journey, as you know you've been doing, you know, your career now. So just take your time, you know, get it how you want it, and don't let nobody tell you that it's right or wrong. Make sure you're feeling this intuition, and you make sure you know you're doing what you believe is best. And those artists will start to appreciate it, and you'll start to feel, you know, the nostalgia of it. And your show will take off the way you need it to. So, you know, we're here to support you, and we're glad that you're able to share this with us. So I just want to say that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like this is the first time like it's like recorded that I'm like, oh, this is really coming. This is really real. Like, whoa. which is scary, but it's exciting. And thanks for saying that. I receive all of that because I do think about it. Like I have like those bad days or those sad days, if you will, but I'm just like so excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is my dream life. Like I dreamt about this. And the fact that I even get to wake up and like do something that I love absolutely is like, okay.
I love that. I love
I've
that for
won.
you, for real.
So, I got to like remind myself about that like a lot when I want to like complain or be like doom and gloom.
The doom and gloom, I feel that. Doom and gloom.
Listen, and I don't know, like I know you said you don't know much about like the zodiac, but like sometimes when the Scorpio in me gets Scorpioing, it's like dark and moody, and I'm like, girl, get
Is
up.
That what y'all? Is that what y'all do?
Allegedly.
See, I don't. They say Libras do certain things. I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I like Libras. Y'all are, but yeah, Libras are cool.
See, look, see. I don't feel that was like a full cool.
No, moment. You guys are all about balance, scales.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Justice.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that.
Say about Pisces?
That's crazy.
Okay, so Pisces are water signs. I have friends who are Pisces, and I love them dearly.
That's
right. I love them dearly. However, Pisces are the most delusional people I know.
Oh my God!
Like they live in their own world in fantasy land, but I like it.
Like that. He kind of like.
I like it. They're so whimsical. I like. Feel like if you had to describe a Pisces, it would be like a fairy because they just like. It's like simple and I don't know. They just like I will call my Pisces friend and be like. Also, it's just crazy because like my one Pisces girlfriend who I just love dearly, both of them. I don't tell them everything,
right?
Because like literally. They'll be like, I will kill somebody for you. And I would be like, okay.
Like he do ride.
Like they're so loyal too.
No, he is a rider now. I've been on him for forever.
Like, get a lot. But like Pisces are water signs, like Scorpios are water signs. So I feel like being a water sign is cool because like we can like fit into anything. Like think about water. Like we can be like a solid, a liquid, a gas.
This is wild. Here to hear first, dear radio, Zodiac with Shanique.
Yeah,
boy. I love that. I love that. Man.
No, that's hey, okay. Boom. I'll take that.
Now of course you will.
I love Pisces. They're able to like go deep. You know, I do.
I feel that.
And that's my biggest thing. Like, I just like love people I can like just really like go deep with. Because it's no worse feeling than when you're talking to someone and then you realize like, oh man, like this is just a surface level conversation.
Yeah. I feel you on that. Yeah. You gotta get something. Yeah, I feel you on that.
And I also have to like remind myself, like, okay, girl, like, why are you trying to go deep with the people in the grocery store? Like every place serves, and like a purpose.
No, because you see it. You see it different now.
I'll be like,
you see it differently.
Yeah,
you got to do that every time. That's why I was like, hey, I couldn't wait for this because I already know what you're gonna be talking about. I was like, I'm ready for it because sometimes you got to do that. I'm all for it.
I'm
all for it because I mean it's tough out here. Somebody you really gotta be like, hey,
it is. I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's a lot going on.
I'm serious,
and I don't want to be one of those people like who, again, like I don't know, like I'm an empath, so like I have to be very careful about what I'm taking in.
Yeah,
so that's why I don't watch horror films. That's why I limit my news intake, but I do still, care about what's going on in the world. Yeah. I care about things, but it's like I feel like at one point in my life, I would just watch the news all day, every day. And I would be like, I need to know everything. I need to be prepared. I used to work in hard news. And so after leaving hard news, and that was during the 2016 election. So it was just boring. And so I just think like, I don't know. I had to really like learn how to like decompress. Like I go on a lot of walks and I spend a lot of time in nature and
No,
like
I'm on the decompress tour too.
yeah,
It's
because
real
I'm
life.
like, this is actually pretty crazy. Like every day, something new.
Every
Like, and
damn day.
my whole thing is like, I just be like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
Yeah.
like I have found my purpose in this whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
I love when people are out in the streets marching. Like, I
Yeah.
love when people are doing all these things, but I think like everybody needs to find what works for them. And for
Yeah.
me, it's really amplifying these Black stories or bringing joy through storytelling and like really getting to the nitty gritty of things.
Yeah.
So, but not like in a way, again, that's doom and gloom. Like, I'm fine with staying on the side that I am now because I feel
No,
like
everybody
being
got
on
another
that side
role.
is very depressing.
Yes, everybody. There's role players for a reason. Everybody got another role.
Yes, know your
Everybody's
role.
got another
Yeah,
role, man.
And that might be
yeah.
that might be the saying for the year. I like that.
Well, I mean, it's true though. Like when she was talking about the decompression thing, I did that today. Like I just went outside and just walked around my building. I'm like, yo, just had to. So I'm fully aware.
Yeah, because people aren't getting outside, like, or
No,
people aren't doing like little mundane things. Like, I did a puzzle this year, like a 500-piece puzzle, and I
man,
was like, "This is the best thing I've done this month." Like, you know
I
what I
already
mean?
know. You
Like,
probably the time of your life doing that thing.
yes,
I'm
I was
already
like,
knowing.
"This is great." Like, I like at the end of the day, I set a timer on my phone to read.
Yeah,
Like,
I need
I
all that.
just am trying to unplug as much as possible. And again, like, I don't know, I just feel like stay where the light is.
I feel you.
No,
This was a great part too. I got everything out of it, man. So if you got anything else,
I was about to ask. You've interviewed. I believe you interviewed like Mary J. Blige at a point. You've interviewed Halle Berry.
Yeah, I have.
What is something like from those conversations have they taught you about like humanity that like textbooks or awards could never teach you?
I feel like it's that authenticity, like to self, like trusting yourself. And just understanding that like everything that you need is within you. Like that sounds like so cliche, but it's just like we are okay. The book I'm reading right now, The Artist Way. Well, that's like the workbook I'm working on. So the workbook I'm working on is The Artist Way, and it's just about how like some people be like, oh, I'm just not creative. And it's like, how can you not be creative when you were made by the ultimate creator?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like from them, I just feel like it's just great. And then I feel like Halle Berry is just like so beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Like
ridiculous.
she's gorgeous and she remains to be gorgeous. But what I love about her is that she just don't give a fuck. Like she just live her life. And I think, okay, from both of them specifically, I feel like it's just like, don't give a fuck. Like live life on your own terms, because when you try to become what everybody else wants you to be, then like A, you're going to be miserable because you got to keep up with this facade. And then B, like, oh my gosh, like we live in a world that champions group think, if you will, where like individualism is no longer in style. And that, I think, to go back to a question you asked me previous, like that has been the biggest thing for me this year. Is like, no, like I'm Shanique Liz Yates and no one else is made like me. Just like you're you and you're you. And like, we're just not meant to be like everybody else. And I think that there's so much beauty when you lean into that. Cause it's like, everybody, like if you go and you just observe people, like if you just go to like, I live in Atlanta. So if I just go to the bar and I look at people, everybody looks the same. Like there's an aesthetic to like what people look like. And I just think like the thing that's like missing, everybody is so nostalgic and they miss like the 90s specifically. When you think about the 90s, like people had distinct looks. they also had distinct voices. Like I could turn on an album or I could listen to something and I knew who was rapping or who was singing without seeing them. And now like everyone is like trying to be the same. And I just think that that's an agenda. And I won't get on my soapbox, but I do think that we need to, I think from them it's just individualism. Like it's okay to be you. Like you're one of a kind and embrace it. Even the things that you don't like about yourself, embrace it because that could be the one thing that people are drawn to the most.
What you said about Halle Berry is so true. Because all the stuff, like, I ain't trying to get into the relationship part of her thing, but all of her divorce stuff, like how she is about to be, isn't she like 50, almost 60 or something like that?
Yeah.
And just like how she like, just was like, you know what? I was not happy. I'm good. Everybody want to make fun of me. How, little side comments of I didn't do this and do that. And she's like, I don't care. I'm going to post what I want. But it's just, when I see stuff like that, it just shows that you really either you want to live in that shell or you just want to break out. And it's not going to necessarily be bad if you break out. You just being what you want to be. And so when you said that not give a fuck part, I'm like, Halle Berry, that is so true. I just look at those little things for me. I'm like, she never do all that. And she legit was like, you know what? I don't care. Like that's just big seeing that because everybody has a persona of somebody. And you want to, like you said, everybody looks alike and everybody wants to be the person. Nobody wants to be the geese or the parakeet out there. Like
the
that's
black
true.
Sheep or
that's so true.
I'm my family's black sheep and also they're like gold stars.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can be all those.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because it's like I come from a small town and like, right now I am just outgrowing so much things that I learned as a child because it was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to want. Like, oh my gosh, I've been journaling my whole life, but if you would have read my old journal, you would have, by now, if it were up to me, I would be married with like 3 kids. I didn't like aspire. I always knew I wanted more, but I feel like when I talked about it, it was like, some people encouraged it, but then I don't think it was fully encouraged until I started doing it. Because again, like I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's just like, oh, and even now, like I can like tomorrow I can interview Barack Obama and somebody from home will be like, oh, when are you having a baby? And it's like, actually, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And it's just like right now in my life, I just want to have things because I want them. Yeah. Not because society or somebody tells me that I should have them.
That's I'm telling you, that's the biggest thing, man. And I'm gonna slowly enter that stratosphere or whatnot. That's big though. Like I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Obviously everybody's got a different tone of it, but I know the tone you're doing. I'm trying to enter with mine. It's true. That is holds value.
And I just think like too is like I think my biggest thing has been like sometimes I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I was like, it's like one day you wake up and you're like,
in the back.
I can't do it. I can't keep doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like doing the same thing over and over. I just was on the phone with somebody and he was like, I'm trying to switch up my days because doing the same thing over and over can be like insanity.
It is.
And if you're expecting like the same results. So, like it's so weird because y'all like not even to get super deep, but like last year when we spoke, I am not an alcoholic. Yeah. I am a social drinker, but I was just kind of existing last year and I wasn't like really living and I was just really like lit all the time, like with my friends. But I was sad. Like I was sad as hell. So I was just drinking. I was just like doing edibles. Like I was just I was like numbing myself so much. And it's like, I literally went like 40 days, no alcohol this year. Like I don't drink like just because everybody's drinking. And it's like, whoa, okay, like this is like life changing. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love a good lemon drop, but it's like
I know what you're saying. It's in way. I know exactly what you're saying.
It's like I'm just not doing it to like, and that's how I know like I love my life. Like, because things are hard, but I'm like raw dogging life. Like,
Yes.
with
Yes.
no
Yes.
like crutch. And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoo, this is real. And
Yeah.
it's like, it's just becoming so easier for me to just like free myself of like distractions and things and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I've been in therapy, but like I've been really like, I had therapy last week and I was like, oh shoot, like I feel like we really made a breakthrough and like I understand things more. And it's like, I'm just more sure of like what I want. And I think because of that, it's getting easier for me to like make certain decisions. Like, it's getting real strict over here. Like, I be really like, just like, this isn't going to work. Like, you can't continue to be in my life. Like, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
I mean, honestly, that
And it's
I just
even some
appreciate that.
family. God
That's what I'm
bless
saying. I
them.
appreciate that. That's
But
just because you
yeah.
really just, like you said, your full name. Like it, I respect you for that, and it makes me want to get on my horse quick as possible because that's real. Like that's just so real. You just got, man.
Thank you. We only have one life to live. And I'm
Like,
just like,
and
I
that's
don't
so.
ever want to look back and feel like, dang, I didn't do. Because, like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, not to be morbid, but like, when we leave this earth, like, people don't go with us, possessions don't go
No.
with us. So it's like, dang. And then even more of like, for me too, is like feeling like I had to like make other people happy. I'm just like, when they leave, what's going to be the source of my happiness?
Yeah.
Like what's going to be my North Star, you know?
And if it's still
It's like,
meant to
am I
be,
going to
it's
be
meant to
okay with
be.
my life? Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just want to wake up every day and be okay with my life and the
Mm-hmm.
decisions that I make. And I still get it wrong, but I think that there's no shame around it anymore
Nope.
either. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, I did it, but like, this
Because
is
if
how
they
I could do
shame you,
better.
they wasn't supposed to be there anyway. That's
Yeah.
the
And I'm
thing.
just
That's
like,
what I'm
oh
saying.
my gosh, this is so crazy. Like, I just feel like I'm just unlearning and learning myself.
No.
And I'm just looking forward to, I don't know, just full freedom. Like, you know?
Hey.
That's real.
Man.
No, I mean we got a so like transition to that. We got a segment now which is called Make It Matter.
Ooh, come
Yeah.
on.
So our collective is just pretty much going in. You pretty much spoke on it, but I just kind of want to just segue into a little bit of, excuse me, what does that look like for you, right? So you've been through all these things. You went through your journey, and you're doing things now that I'm assuming that your younger self might not have the courage to do. So as you are pulling into the new trajectory of your life, like making it matter, what does that mean to you now in a way of what's the freedom? What is the freedom that you're talking about? What does that look like? And you kind of shed some light onto it, but what does peace? What does real peace look like to Shanique at this point in life, as you're still going through the covers and unfolding some things? But what has that been like for you, and what does that look like for you as you make it matter? Because your life matters. The things you now witnessing, you're starting to realize what matters to you, and we want to kind of give light to people that need to put things in perspective for themselves so they can make their lives matter a little bit more too. So want to give you the opportunity to shed a little light on that.
Yeah, so I feel like peace to me looks like radical acceptance. Like, I cannot change people. I can only change myself. And I have to accept things for what they are, but like that doesn't mean like accept like crazy things, but like accept the noun, accept like I guess like peace for me. This is such a hard question because this is so crazy because I literally be praying for peace.
That's real.
Like just like a peace of mind. Like so like peace for me looks like or feels like just trusting God.
Yeah.
Peace for me looks like community. Like community of people that I can depend on. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like this has been a season. I'm the eldest of three. So there's me, there's my sister, and there's my brother. And we're all grown. Like, my brother's about to be 25. He's a Scorpio too. But so I feel like, and my parents were like 21 and 19 when they had me, which like they weren't like young, but listen, when I was 19 and 21, I was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
different.
Yeah,
withered in college, like
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like my entire life I have taken care of other people. And so now I just take care of me. So that's what peace looks like.
That's real.
Being
Damn,
responsible
that's
for
real.
myself and like not like worrying about, oh, is this person doing what I need them to do, or is this person going to be happy with this decision that I make? I think peace is me fully trusting myself. That was a long-winded answer, but like peace is me fully trusting myself.
Yeah.
And like I feel like alluding to some of the things by like taking a break from substances and like taking a break from like, you know, I even be going on like these social media breaks, which are super hard because of like the field that I'm in. But like, I even like, okay, I think before we got on this call, like last week, I was devastated to hear D'Angelo passed away, right? And so I know myself, right? So I knew that like seeing everybody post it was going to make me sad, more sad than I was. So I deleted all the apps off my phone for like 2 or 3 days. I came back when I was ready. I did the thing that helps me heal the most. Like I wrote a story about him and like how like his music felt like home. And what's crazy is I pitched it to 2 outlets and they both declined me. And I was angry. I was like pissed. And I was so mad. I was like, how dare they tell me no? Like I have the authority. I should be doing this. And then it just clicked for me. I have Substack. I wrote it for my Substack. Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, like going back to like, what am I doing this for? That's what is asking myself that. Like, what am I doing this for? And I'm not doing this for anybody else. I am doing this because God wants me to do this. I try to like quiet the outside distractions so that I can hear clearly. That's what peace looks like for me. It's like being able to like discern and hear clearly what I'm supposed to be doing and how I'm supposed to be doing it. I don't know. And I don't know, peace just, I just want to make a difference. I don't want to just like talk the talk. I want to walk the walk. Like I always pray a very specific prayer before I get on like phone calls and things like that, where it's like, please God, let people see you and not me. Like let that light be illuminated. Cause I do feel like with the light comes a great responsibility and I've tried to run from it a lot. And it's like, okay, let's face it. So that's what peace looks like for me in a nutshell, even though I say like 50 million things, but like
all of it's wanted.
Radical acceptance of my life.
Dang.
No, that's been.
And all of this is like helping me. Cause like I lied to y'all, not like, what's today? Tuesday? Dang. Yesterday was my, like, so Sunday, everything still felt so heavy. And I like even went out with my friend, like we went to church, we went thrifting, like, and I was just so heavy. Like, and then I have like, I'm like, I love Glorilla because she was like, every day the sun don't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. Because I'm like, yes, tomorrow's a new day, but like, it sucked because like my Sunday to Monday didn't feel like a new day. Like I woke up feeling so heavy on Monday. And I like, honestly, y'all, today is the first day I have not cried in like a week or two. Like uncontrollable, like sobbing of like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, why, you know? And so you guys asking me that question has just been so good because like I didn't know how much I needed this. Like this really, really made my whole month. Honestly, like it's like it's gonna be a core 2025 memory because it just, I don't know, it just reaffirmed. You asking these questions made me be like, oh, okay, like I have to really be real. Like, you know what I mean? I can't. It just feels good to have a safe space and be able to like share, you know?
No, we appreciate
man.
We appreciate that.
Great part 2.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
it's been a whirlwind. We're glad that we was able to have
It really has. It really has.
It does a lot for us as well. It does a lot for our audience. So, I mean, it's just super important that we can, have a conversation. I think that's what our show has transitioned into.
Yeah.
Instead of like an interrogation,
Yeah.
it's been more of a conversation. Just feel like we're just on a phone call right now. And I think that's the most important thing. And we're glad that you're able to trust us with this information. And we want to continue to share it with the world because you're doing amazing things. You continue to, grow as a human being. That's most important. And like you said, just having peace. So just don't put too much pressure on yourself. And just continue to fight, right? I think that's just the most important thing. I think you're learning as you go, and there's no perfect balance sheet of what this life is. Nobody can kind of just tell us. We don't have a roadmap. God has it, but we don't really see it, right? And I think that's just important for you to understand that. I think for myself, I've just been going to your, Pisces the reference where we're kind of delusional and dreamy. I had to learn a couple of days ago, like, yo, I gotta learn how to be present. It's like I have a conversation with people, and it's like, yo, I'm still trying to figure out what next year looks like. I'm still figuring out, and they're like, yo, are you here right now? And I'm like, sort of, so it's like
sometimes,
sometimes, and it's just really understanding what that looks like, because you can be everywhere at once, but if you're not in the center of the moment, the present, what we have today, like tomorrow's not promised, so what are you doing with it? And it's just understanding that, and my life is getting older, and just making sure that things are accountable, I'm accountable, I can allow myself to be free and just live with no regret. So again, it's warming for me to hear the things that you've kind of implied, because it allowed me to look at my life a little bit and learn a little bit from you as well. So again, it's been an amazing show, Shanique, and we're so blessed to have you on again as part 2. Definitely get you back on soon, and we want to continue to watch your journey. So where can everybody follow you and support you and continue to grow with you?
Yeah, I'm claiming that the next time will be in person.
For sure.
Yes. And I love that I'm going to lose it, but I love that you said about being present, because that just reminded me, like, when I tell you there were years where people told me everything that I did and I didn't remember any of it. I was like, oh, what? Like, was I there? Like, so heavy on the being present. And so people can follow me on Instagram, as told by Sly. TikTok. I'm really trying to do TikTok. Like, I really am.
The algorithm.
Okay. As told by Sly 3 on TikTok. Hold me accountable. I will try to post more on there. And then YouTube, same thing, as told by Sly. I'm also gonna push being that y'all are making me tell people where to find me, it encourages me to post my stuff, so I will post on YouTube. And then of course, if you want to read my unfiltered thoughts, there's Twitter. Some people are calling him X now, but as told by Sly. And then also I have a Substack, which is as told by Sly as well. And as told by Sly, my Substack, if you thought Twitter was bad, I feel like my Substack is like reading an entry of my journal. It is really.
I'm right there.
I don't even go back and read them because they are deep and it's a lot going on. But I do feel led, and I hope that by sharing and being transparent about a lot of the things that I've been through, it'll help others along the way. So that's where you can find
me. Amazing. Salute to you. DK, where can everybody find you, brother?
Well, first off, shout out to the homies, man. Dear Siege and LeBrank that couldn't be here, man.
Shout out.
Also, shout out to Shanique again,
met the whole group, have you, Shanique?
Yes, I have. It was like 3 of you guys.
Okay, you knew me that last one.
But like I said, man, shout out to them. Always shout out to Shanique too. But you can find me on Twitter, never the X, at TKD2 Gaming. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, everybody, at TKD2 Gaming too as well. Instagram _TKD2 Gaming. I got one question for you. Do you have a basketball team you like?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
The Celtics.
Okay, that's not bad. I can't get mad at it. Do you have a football team too?
Mm-hmm.
Who? It better not be who I think it is. Is it in the same place?
No, it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, I'm okay with that. As long as you ain't a Patriots fan.
You said I'm not a what fan?
A Patriots fan. I was about to be
like, no.
Okay, I'm about to say. I should ask Mike. Go ahead. Close us out.
Yeah, you can follow me at Dear Michael for all my latest. Not actually, I haven't posted yet, but coming soon, my fashion collection that I'll be posting and doing the whirlwind of that. I'm excited about that. I've been working on that extremely hard, getting everything finalized. So soon come. I've been saying it for a little bit, but now it's really soon come. And you can follow us at Dear Radio Show on all platforms. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe our YouTube channel. A lot of people have been like viewing it, but now we need to convert you all to subscribers. So make sure you liking, commenting, subscribing. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Let us know what you would like to see from us soon. We want to continue to get guests on. We want to continue to do in-person events and stuff like that. So make sure you are following and staying up to date because we want to make sure we give you exactly what you want or create things that you don't think you want and then boom, it's right there for you. So we appreciate you all again. Shanique has been an amazing night. We appreciate you so much.
Girl.
It's been so much for us and you know, you don't understand how much you've done for us in just this moment for us. So we appreciate you. And we want to make sure that everybody has a great night. We see you at the same time next week. Peace.